So if you fight them, or you get angry because of the manipulations and the fraud and the false accusations, you can have your children taken away from you. You can have your rights taken away from you. You can be jailed. You're accused again of having anger issues. I find it interesting that a lot of the families that Child Protection Services and Department of Family Services break up is because of anger issues. They tell lies. They tell one parent one thing, another parent something completely different, the grandparents and the aunts and uncles something completely different. And then, with very little discovery, reading the case files, you find out that this Child Protection Service worker, or DFCS worker, has told the judge and the courts something completely different. And then when you get angry, you have anger issues and you have to leave your family, or they're going to take your children. Your wife is left on her own, or your husband, if you happen to be the woman who got angry, to take care of the children. Because you were lied to and manipulated and coerced and extorted into cooperating with an agency that has no constitutional authority in the first place, by a court that has to give itself immunity from prosecution in order to function and exist. Now you think about this. I wrote a book, back to the crux of the reason why I'm doing this video. It's called Child Protection Abduction Services, the Modern Mafia. The Mafia in Chicago and New York would have loved to have a court that they owned, they set up for themselves, and had immunity from prosecution in. You think about how they behaved. They abducted people. They extorted their demands. They coerced people into cooperation through threat. But they had to pay every law enforcement officer, every judge, every attorney in order to get what they wanted. Child Protection Services and Department of Family and Children Services just set up their own courts. Then they gave themselves immunity from prosecution, immunity from investigation. They have a hearing behind closed doors where you can't face your accuser. As a matter of fact, your accuser never comes face to face with you. They can take anonymous complaints, which, as a matter of fact, we have proof that in Josephine County, Oregon, it is the family members of several caseworkers who call in complaints when a caseworker gets angry at somebody and they want to take action. So anonymous complaints, no chance to defend yourself in the opening trial, no chance to face your accuser, no chance to prosecute caseworkers and attorneys for fraud and perjury, no chance to get the judge removed from the bench for cooperating with it. No wonder families get angry.